This just might be the most interesting and unique battle I've ever witnessed on Total War Attila. So once again, we are playing the King of the Hill game mode. If you haven't seen the first video, it's linked down in the video description. It was a lot of fun, it was chaotic, and it was just a blast. Well, the players have fine-tuned the rules, and it's going to be a little bit different this time. So I'm going to go over the rules, and I know some of you guys have the attention span of a goldfish, so I'm going to do my best to go as quickly as possible. So this is a 4v4, and the map is a modded map called Two Camps. We have red team's camp right here. They have the ruined basilica, so pretty cool camp. They've also got this wall of torture. I don't know. I still don't know what's going on here, but it's pretty freaky. And then we have blue team's camp, which is looks a little nicer. It's got this big city up here, got a big hill. Well, the way King of the Hill works is that there's 3 capture points. There's one here at the ruins at the edge of the map. We've got one in the center, right here roughly. So that is the center capture point. And then the final point, we have it at the bridge, which is at the very top of the bridge. Now, the way you win is by capturing all 3 points. You have to capture all of them, not 2, not 1, but all 3. And the way to capture a point is to have a general on the point that is not fighting. Once you have that, it is considered captured. Now, technically, there is another way to win, and that is by capturing the home base point. So if we're looking at red team's camp, their base point is right in front of the ruined basilica. And if we look at the camp of blue team, their base capture point is right on top of this hill, kind of behind this makeshift wall in front of the city here. So it's right here. So those are the 2 ways of winning King of the Hill on Total War Attila. So now let's talk about the new rule that they're going to be implementing in today's battle. So they can only send out troops in waves. So you're only allowed to send 5 units at a time every 5 minutes. So instead of them sending out all their troops at once, they're going to strategically send out groupings of units. So that's pretty much it for the actual gameplay rules. The army rules consist of ultra funds, max 6 of a unit, 2 pikes per player, 4 skirmishers per player, chevrons allowed, no artillery. Now looking at the armies and army comps, we're going to start with the blue team. We've got Tharshey leading the Alans, Oldhead leading the Ostrogoths, Brixus leading the Franks, and Vaughn bringing the Tano kids. By the way, Tharshey is a YouTuber, so please check out his channel, link down in the video description. And then we have the red team. We've got Danny leading the Eastern Roman Empire, Orthodox leading the Jutes, Dutch leading the White Huns, and Burke leading Axum. So those are the rules. Those are the armies. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, of course, sit back, relax, get some snacks and drinks. And, of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We're so close to 1 million. I could taste it. So thank you for the support. Let's jump in. All right, guys, here we go. Now, I'm going to keep this slow motion for a little bit here and just really analyze what each team is doing strategy-wise. Now, remember, it's 5 units every 5 minutes. So what they select in terms of the first wave is going to be really interesting. And it looks like blue team is attacking every single point, which makes sense. We got a player, looks like the Tano kids going for the bridge point. In the center, we have, who do we got here? This is the Ostrogoths. They are going with some Thracian warriors. And then way on the left point, this is the ruin capture point. This is being led by a combination of factions. We've got the Franks and the Alans. The Alans sending their cav. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see how this plays out. On the other side, the red team, we got the White Huns. Looks like it's all just White Huns moving out right now, ready to face the Ostrogoths. Over in the center, we have another force moving out. This is the Eastern Roman Empire moving out with some spears and some big ol' axe guard. For the bridge, there is a force moving, so they're going to try to confront the opposing side with a bunch of Nordic spearmasters. We've got some Royal Huscarls, so this is the Jutes moving out. So let's go back to normal speed. I feel like things are going to really pick up in the center. So blue team, oh, they're falling, they're falling back. Oh, they're running. We got some cav trying to harass them. So they do fall back there. And there's some archers. I assume the units in the camp can be activated. You know, so if you go into the enemy's camp, all units are fair. It's outside the camp, it's only 5 units per 5 minutes. Now on this side, this definitely looks like blue is going to gain control of the ruin point. Now remember, I'm going to be repeating rules here. Sorry if it's annoying because you already know the rules, but I just want to make it clear. You got to get every single point under your control to win, or you take the defender's camp point. So we'll see what happens with that. We've got some armored, oh my gosh, the Axum sending in the armored camel warriors. Look at these guys. I don't know what it is about armored camels. They're just so cool. So red team has gained control of the center, completely gained control. Blue team has backed away. But over on this side, look at this. Blue team is going for an aggressive flank. They've taken control of the center. They've got 2 units. We've got a unit of Pushite Shotel and then some pikes. Actually, 3 units. Pikes mixed in with desert spears. Now we've got this infantry kind of surrounded. They're gonna get, it looks like hammer and anvil. He does have some spears forming a shield wall. But these units can't really do anything. They're stuck here because of the pikes. They don't have any archers yet. So I'm sure they're going to send out archers in the next wave. We do have a cav unit getting awfully close to the base. Look at this. Are they going to try to get, hold on, let's do slow motion again. It looks like they're going to try to get a little sneaky, not a stinky, a sneaky flank. Yeah, and good move by the Jutes. They're going to send in the Royal Huscarls and charge and scare off that cav. But I wonder if they were just, maybe they were also kind of scouting there. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, so far, blue team's taking control of the ruin point. They've taken control of the bridge point. And the center is controlled by red team. So we'll go back to normal speed as both sides. This is the complete opposite. This is really interesting. If you guys remember the first battle, if you haven't seen it, check it out. Link down in the video description. But the first battle was instant action. It was just chaos. All these units charging into the center, left and right. But now it's a bit more precise. It's a bit more calculated because of the new rules of sending in waves of troops at a time. And it's funny how this works out. And both teams kind of have the same mentality, where they want to preserve as many units as possible. They don't want to engage in fighting, so they're kind of just waiting for reinforcements, which are going to come in soon. Now, I don't know. Here's a couple things to consider. I don't know if they're using the in-game time for the time minute mark, or they're doing real-time 5 minutes, because what happens is the timer's a little slower than actual 5 minutes because of the lag. So I think they're going to use in-game time. So pretty soon, I think in about 1 minute, we're going to see the next wave of troops, because right now, nothing is really going on. Both sides being super conservative right now. In fact, there's no generals out here either. Now remember, you can only capture a point through a general, not in combat. So technically guys, nobody controls a point right now. Now they control it in sense of like their units are controlling it, but they haven't captured, I guess, okay, maybe that's what I meant to say. Nobody has captured a point, but teams do control points. And we'll see what happens here. So we're getting closer and closer to the next 5 minutes. I'm curious to see what the defenders do here. I almost feel like... No. I was going to say, I almost feel like once your units leave the base, they can't go back in. But that'd be kind of lame because you do have a point here you have to defend. And check this out. They've got a unit of Germanic pikes. Just in case someone tries to sneak in here, they've got some pikes ready to go. And here we go. I think we have the next wave of troops. Yes, we do. And a general's coming out as we speak. So the Eastern Roman Emperor is thinking about capturing this point here. There's some archers here up from the Franks that could be an issue. And now more and more troops are coming out from the blue team. And check this out. Look at all the Cav grouping up over here as well. So we've got the Allens, who I think the Allens have brought an all-Cav army. So they're going to rely heavily. And here we go. We now finally have some vicious fighting going on. We got the Sandstorm Lancers. So lots of Cav, and they're in trouble. So they've got to deal with this powerful Cav force. Right now, this isn't going to cut it. They've got these 2 units of Cav that are going to just get swallowed whole here. They're just going to be eaten up because there's just so much blue team Cav. Now over at the bridge, more reinforcements have arrived. And what have they sent forth? Skirmishers. So they got javelin men. So this is good. This is smart. See, this is why this is so cool. The delayed 5-minute reinforcement tactics, because you have to, based on the situation, you have to come up with different plans of different units that you want to bring to the battlefield. Now we got some Cav. Oh, charging into the Jutes. This is both the Tano kids and I think, no, that's just both the Tano. Okay, so both units, the Tano kids. We got some archers nearby from the camp supporting. So they're doing some fire arrows because fire arrows perform really well against big mass units like the Cav. And yeah, I think Red is gonna, if this works out well, Red should gain control of the bridge point. Now, this is definitely an issue here. The Cav is victorious. The Allen Cav, the blue team Cav. Now, over in the center here, there is a big fight. Look at this, a big fight between the infantry, and it looks like Red's winning this. So really, the only point that is well defended for blue is the ruins point. The center looks like it's leaning towards red team. The bridge looks like it's leaning towards red team as well. Again, if they can deal with the pikes here, I mean, they're really stacking up a lot of infantry to try to maintain this point. But I think with the archers and the javies, they should take this one. There is some defending archers, so this is probably what the Jutes are focusing their fire on. They're really trying to take out these elite archers they got here, which is smart. You want to just get rid of their archers and then hopefully have some ammo left over to continue to deal with the pikemen. But yeah, they are dead set on defending this this bridge battle. So this is pretty cool. I mean, it's just both sides going toe to toe. Here's the issue though. The Nordic bows, there's only one of them. The Javies have just used their ammo. I think they're going to go back down and be a part of, look at all this infantry. Just be the roadblock against the Cav, which they've done a great job. They've dealt with the Cav back here. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, this is a really intriguing battle. It's really cool how the strategy unravels here. Very different from obviously a traditional like pitched battle. Very unique in terms of, again, like what type of units you bring out in each wave. So the spears are victorious here, and they have held against blue. The blue team. Blue team, you know, they can attack from the flank here. There's a lot of Cav waiting for them. There's some Spice Guard, which have some range capability. But once again, we're at a bit of a standstill between the forces. I mean, at least things are getting interesting here with the bows as they fight each other. And it does, I mean, considering that the Nordic bows are outnumbered 2-1, they're doing a pretty good job. I don't know if they're going to be able to win this fight, and I'm sure they're just kind of waiting for the time to hurry up so they can get another wave of troops. Here we go. What happened here? We've got a unit of guard that was completely out of position, and they only got 51 kills. This is a really good unit. To lose them like this is devastating for the Eastern Roman Empire. Now we got archers look at this, archers moving up. They're going to try to support their infantry. We got some spears, some eastern auxiliary spears moving forward to protect the archer. Oh, this looks really cool. Seeing all that infantry. Eastern Roman Empire is just like the cool. Come on, we gotta admit, guys, they are the coolest faction in the game. There's nothing comes close. Eastern Roman Empire is so cool. But yeah, infantry really blobbing up, they're scared of this cav. They are 100% scared of this cav. Now, my concern is red, please have, okay, they do have some units over here ready to defend the point. So that's good. I'm just saying, like, please have some units. I really don't want this to be a victory where blue team sneaks in and captures their camp point. So it's good to see that red's doing that. They still control the center. Over on this side, Nordic spears still kind of going toe to toe. They have yet to attack these pikes. I think we're gonna see more archers come up here pretty soon. We do have an archer in the reserve. Oh, so it looks like the next wave of troops are coming out as we speak. Axum sending out some troops. We got Nordic bows. Oh, look at this. Are they trying to flank with their bows? Oh, that's kind of creative there. I like that from the Nordic bows. The Jutes, they're trying to flank, but these big pillars, I don't know if you can fire through them, but they're definitely causing some issues. It makes it hard to land any flanking shots there. But yeah, they got to move out. See, that's risky too, because you got to move out your archers and protect them against the enemy cav. So here we go. The center is really picking up, guys. It's really taken off as the Eastern Roman Empire tries to hold back the Tanakim, or whatever they're called. Oh yeah, and some Allens here too. Some cataphracts clashing in with the infantry. Oh no, look at this. All this infantry coming out. This is the Ostrogoths sending in the Thracian warriors. Reinforcements coming in from the White Huns. And now we've got a big clash of cav. Things are really picking up. Let's do some slow motion here again as we get to the final moments of this battle, which is crazy. I can't believe it's coming to an end already. There's still so many units on the battlefield. But I'm looking around. They still have one more wave. You can see what's left. It looks like there's one more wave of infantry that they can send out. But majority of the units are on the field right now. And again, red looks like they're doing a pretty good job. They've got the cav well contained. They've got their infantry holding back blue team. Over here, it's a little more chaotic. I think blue team they've got a lot of cav kind of roaming around. Unfortunately, units of infantry are getting just flanked. The Eastern Roman Empire is making a little bit of a mistake by keep sending out, units out in the open against all this cav. But maybe that's the plan so they can focus their archer fire into this blob. We got Axum. They've got some camels in there, but they're getting surrounded by Allen mounted veterans. So this definitely looks like a concern there. The bridge battle's still underway. They're trying. This is creative. This is really creative. Look at, they've got their own bodyguard here. Now that the cav has gone away to help out in the center, the archers have now moved behind the flank. So they're going to get, let's see what they fire at. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Great strategy here. They move on the flank of the archers because they're up on this vantage point. It's very open. They get an easy target. And they're going to be able to start chipping away at these guys. I don't know if using fire arrows is the smartest play. It might be better to use standard shot. We'll see. But, uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's some hidden cav. Oh, no. They don't see it. Oh, no, they see it. They see it. Oh, no, these archers are in trouble. Now we got infantry coming around this way as well. These archers better exhaust their ammo. Oh, they're trying. Oh, there's more hidden cav. Oh my gosh, what a play from both teams. They were great play right there. That was awesome. Hold on, let's do some slow motion. Let's get back to this later because I want to see what's going on over here. Oh my gosh, the Eastern Roman Empire is collapsing under the weight of all these hooves, all these horses, these cav units. And now we've got the push from the ruins. This one has officially been captured by the Frankish general. In the center, nothing has been captured yet. They're still fighting over. Remember, the capture point is roughly right here. This is looking good, but they got to send some cav units over to this side to try to deal with all this cav. They could quickly swoop in and take out this cav and let the infantry hold back this new wave of blue team infantry. We'll see what happens, but let's go back over to this side because this is really intriguing. You can see they're desperately trying to protect these archers. This was an awesome play from both sides. I mean, great hitting cav to get the archers, and also great use of infantry to maneuver them adequately to protect the archers from the cav. That's no easy task. That's no easy task. But the archers need to just get back at it. Yes, they do. There they go. And just try to, at the very least, exhaust that ammo. Exhaust the ammo so you can, you know, if the archers do get charged. Here we go. Here comes some infantry. Oh, no. The archers are trying to get out of there. Yeah, it's time to fully retreat. But unfortunately, look at this. He's desperately trying to keep these archers alive. The cav is breaking. This is really good for him. All right, that was fun. The cat and mouse. Oh no, there's more cav coming in. This archer unit's screwed. Back over this way. I think, guys, red team's starting to lose it here. They're starting to lose it in the center. If they do that, that's game. Because red has just not been able to break through this pike force. It's just not been able to. They still have 131 pikes. They're desperately firing their archer ammo. They're desperately trying to break through. They got to do it quick because they're in danger. Yep, general's going in. Okay, so this is the Allen general. He's going in to capture the center, which is pretty much captured because he is not fighting. So now blue team has captured the center. They've captured the ruins. All they have to do is capture one more point, and this is it. The cav is moving in. This is for the victory right here. What general is this? This is the tourniquets or whatnot. Tourniquets? The tourniquets? Gotta put a tourniquet on? Anyways, they're gonna move up into the victory position. And wow, what a lot of fun this was. Again, it's a shorter battle, but the strategies involved in these fights are a lot of fun. Really good job to the Jute player, keeping his archer unit alive as long as he did. That was really impressive. But yeah, unfortunately, they just could not. Yeah, each point has been captured. This is so cool. I love this. I want to see more game modes. Maybe, guys, think of any rules to make this even more interesting. You know, I don't know what you could add more to it, but you know, maybe little bonuses here and there. I don't know. It's just something interesting. Maybe if you capture a point early, you can like have more true. I don't know. Whatever. Just I would love to hear what you guys have to say on the rules and what you like about this game mode, what you don't like. Because it is cool to fine tune it and keep seeing this, because it's fun seeing these types of battles that are very unique and interesting and different from the typical pitch battle or siege battle. So thank you, Tharshey, and all the players here. Let's go ahead and look at the end results. So Tharshey playing as the Allens, going full cav. Full cav here. And we've got the Tanu kids. They did fantastic with their cav. Their infantry, not so much, but it doesn't matter. They took the bridge. So they put up a good wall of troops that unfortunately the Jutes couldn't fight through. They got the Ostrogoths here. So they did a decent job here with the Thracian Oathsworns. They were definitely a nuisance for the red team. And then finally the Franks. And the Franks did great with the archers and the cav. And then over on the other side, we got Axum. We've got the Jutes, who, again, the Jutes, like, unfortunately, just didn't really see that much action. Look at all the units that are still alive here. And the reason for that is because he couldn't attack. If he attacked the pikes, it would have been over. We got the White Huns. They did a good job. I think the White Huns did the best on their team. And then the Eastern Roman Empire, they also did pretty good. I think they lost a couple units carelessly out in the open against some cav, but that's a tough situation. It's a really tough situation. So that's going to be it, guys, for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. And again, thank you to Tharshey and all the players here. This was a blast. And guys, I'll see you next time on the battlefield.